Anyone who has been living anywhere but under a rock certainly knows about blockchain and its wide use in cryptocurrencies. But did you know that blockchain technology is well on its way to completely overhauling the way we handle capital? Stick around because in today's video we're going to be going over how this revolutionary data tracking system will completely change the way we think about transactions in the modern world. What is blockchain widely used for right now? Blockchain technology has been used for quite some time due to its ability to safely and conveniently track and store data about transactions. Blockchain works by continuously adding a new block of data each time the capital in question is moved or purchased. For example, if you were to purchase a stock of cryptocurrency, instead of a record of transactions being kept like a list, it is added to a connected chain of transactions. So if anyone needed to find the previous owner or the current owner of the capital, it can be easily tracked and securely stored in one neat chain of blocks. Hence the name blockchain. As we mentioned earlier, blockchain is commonly used in cryptocurrency transactions so that the private information of the buyers and sellers can be kept secure while also keeping the transaction history safe and tidy. Blockchain is also used in a great number of medical records so that patients' information and medical history can be kept secure and in chronological order. Blockchain tech is also incredibly useful in situations in which someone's identity needs to be secured, which I understand is almost every situation in which one must give their name or other information on the internet. So you can understand exactly how many practical uses blockchain tech has in the everyday world. Blockchain allows the user to take advantage of its secure network and ability to organize a set of records that is almost completely resistant to cyber attacks. Not only that, but blockchain is very easy to add data to, which once again only adds to the amount of practical uses it can have in the real world. So does that mean that blockchain is about to take over the digital world? How could blockchain revolutionize capital markets? As I've mentioned numerous times already, blockchain tech is incredibly trustworthy and allows for the users to be able to rely on the secure network and privacy advantages that blockchain provides. So in reality, it's only a matter of time until blockchain makes its way into all capital markets and transactions. So how will it take over all major markets? Well, it will all start with changing the way investors invest thanks to the around-the-clock nature of blockchain. Bond trading will be completely changed thanks to blockchain tech, as it will allow for buyers and sellers to finally have their long-time dreams come true. The 24/7 ability to buy and sell bonds. Not only that, but it will make the process incredibly more efficient. As of this recording, buying and selling bonds is quite the process. There's a pre-sale process that involves questioning the buyer and ensuring that their interest for the bond matches with the terms of the bond transaction. With blockchain tech, this entire process would be obsolete, as the process could become completely automated thanks to blockchain. The entire history of the bond, including its transaction history, size, maturity, etc., can all be kept secure, up to date, and accurate for the buyer and the seller, which would streamline the process. Not only would it completely streamline the pre-sale process, but it would make the process of executing the sale so much easier. Right now, when a bond is sold, the sale has to be kept in a log that is connected to the bond so that the information can be all kept together. The log also keeps track of all of the investors, and the log must be organized by largest investors to smallest investors so that the bond assets can be delegated to the correct investors. With blockchain technology, each new block that is added to the chain would be automatically organized with the correct criteria, and it would securely keep track of all the investors and assist with the proper delegation of assets within the bond. The biggest advantage to blockchain in bond transactions. While we've already mentioned some amazing advantages that would come about thanks to the application of blockchain technology, the best has yet to be mentioned. After a bond sale, there's a very large process that takes days to complete and allows for the transaction to sometimes fall through. Blockchain technology would completely skip over this process, as the entire process will become completely automated, allowing for the information in the bonds to be tracked and securely added to the history of the transaction log without any human intervention. This would allow for the entire process to be streamlined to such a point that once the transaction was completed, the post-sale process would be a piece of cake, as once again, no human would have to do it. As of this recording, bonds must be cleared from the Central Security Depository after they're purchased, and that process takes days, up to 5 of them to be exact, because humans must carefully see where the bond has been so that its history can be cleared and updated after the newest purchase. Well, you guessed it, with blockchain technology, this process would be a thing of the past, as the prior history no longer needs to be removed or tampered, as the newest transaction is just added to the chain, making sure that all of the information stays in one secure place. The 5-day process that sometimes undermines a bond sale would now be completely eradicated, allowing for a safer and faster transaction experience. Not only that, but with no need for human interaction, this would allow for buyers and sellers to be active 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This would be huge for both investors and issuers, as it would allow for issuers to favor larger investors, as there would be much less risk involved in this type of transaction, which obviously also benefits the buyer. There's truly no telling what the long-term benefits could be, as we would undoubtedly see a massive boost in bond investments after the introduction of blockchain technology to capital markets. This would have some huge implications on the market, which would boost the economy and help the investment landscape. Not only that, but it would make the barrier for entry much smaller, as the competition would drop drastically thanks to the simplicity involved in bond trading thanks to the application of blockchain technology. So, when can we expect this to happen? Honestly, I expect this to happen as soon as possible, as the application of blockchain would literally help every side of the capital markets, issuers, banks, and investors, and when everyone wins, there's literally no reason for anyone to slow down this process. Not only that, but with the speed at which technology is advancing, it's truly only a matter of time until the system that we use becomes so outdated that it literally hinders the capital environment, which could have drastic consequences on the economy as a whole. It makes no sense for the capital market to be sticking to its old system, as it will be falling behind at such an alarming rate that we will undoubtedly see a disastrous collapse. There's simply no time to waste when it comes to enacting this change, and we would simply be amiss if we did not implement it ASAP. Blockchain is quickly taking over the world, and it actually seems idiotic of us to keep one of the most important markets out of the blockchain sphere. I mean, honestly, who doesn't want a more secure and efficient system when it comes to issuing and investing bonds? People would reach unprecedented new heights in terms of their investments, and the fact that we haven't been taking advantage of this technology actually makes me think that we have some certified meatheads in charge of the investing world. And if you think that these humans should still be in charge of your investments, then maybe you should be letting someone else be in charge of your investments. We've seen how blockchain can be used practically on many important stages, such as medical records, cryptocurrency, and personal information. And it's time for the world to transition to a more secure and streamlined way of handling assets. That's all we have for you guys today on the channel. Thank you all so much for watching. So what do you think about the future of cryptocurrency and how it will affect us all moving forward? Let us know in the comments. And if you liked today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe to see more. We hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you all in the next one.